students, welcome to our science class. Our chapter name is nervous system. In the last classes, we discussed about the main things or main parts there in our nervous system. We discussed about the brain, then the nerves and spinal cord. These are the things we discussed in the last classes. Now we are going to the next topic and it is sense organ. Sense organs. What is sense organ? How we can define the sense organ? Sense organ is the organ which connect us to the outside world, So, sense organs are the organs which connect us to the outside world called sense organs. That means we are connecting to the outside world through certain organs. Means our eyes, nose, tongue, skin, like different things. That means when I can see a tree, that means I am interacting with the nature and I can feel it and I can observe it using my eyes. That means it is connecting us to outside world. Or when I am smelling a food, that is I am interacting with that with the presence of that smell and I am identifying it with my nose. Or I am hearing a song or sound of some other person or the sound of birds. These all things I am identifying with certain organs and they are called sense organs. So you want to study the definition of sense organs, that sense organs are the organs which connect us to the outside world. Now the question is, how many sense organs are there? In our human body we have 5 sense organs. We have 5 sense organs. Which are they? The first one is our eyes. Second one is our nose. Third one is our ears. Fourth one is tongue. And the fifth one is skin. So, there are 5 sense organs present in human body. The first one is eye. The second one is nose. Third one is ears. And fourth one is tongue. And fifth one is skin. Eye, nose, ears, tongue and skin. You want to remember the names of the 5 sense organs. Now, we want to study in detail each and every one. Before that, we just want to look which are the sensations that these organs are giving. Sensation means how we are identifying, how we are interacting using these organs. That is the question. So, by the eyes, we can see. By the eyes, we can see things. By the nose, we can smell. By the ears, we can hear. By the tongue, we can taste. And by the skin, what we can do? We can feel. That means, for example, it is very cold. How we feel it? With the presence of our skin, we feel the cold or hot. All the things we are getting the sensation of feel by the skin. So, there are 5 sense organs. Eyes, nose, ears, tongue and skin. These are the sense organs. Now, we want to study in detail each and every organ. First, we are going to deal with eyes. Here you can see a neat diagram of our eye, human eye. This is the sense organ of sight. sense organ of sight. Sight means the vision. We can see. That is the sight. This is the sense organ of sight. And the thing is that it is very sensitive. It is very sensitive. Sensitive means this eye will identify very blur light also. That's why we are saying it as it is very sensitive. It is very sensitive. Now we are going to discuss about the structure of the eye. What is the shape of eye? The shape of eye is like a round ball. The shape of eye is like a round ball. And where this eye is located? Eye is located on our skull, and when we studied about the structure of skull, we know there is having two sockets or holes. This eye is there in the socket in our skull. So, you want to remember the shape of eyes are like round balls. They are like round balls. And you can see the eyebrows and eyelashes. Why they are present on our face? The thing is that it is to protect our eye from dirt and germs or like things. So, the eyebrows and eyelashes protect eye from dirt and sweat. Eyebrow and eyelashes protect eye from dirt and sweat. So that's why these eyebrows and eyelashes are present on our face. Now we are moving to the structure of our eye. Here you can see a diagram, and the first layer of our eye is cornea. The outermost layer of our eye is cornea. In your textbook, there are having too much number of things are noted. Not too much worry about that. Just concentrate in this diagram. So, the outermost layer, you can see here a layer, very outermost layer. That is what? Cornea. Outermost layer, and it is actually behave as a protective shield. It is actually behave as a protective shield. And the other thing is that it is a protective shield and it is also transparent. It is also transparent. Transparent means it allows light to pass through. This paper is not transparent, which means that it do not allow light to pass through this. So, this cornea is transparent means it is very simple, or it is possible to travel the light through this layer. That is the thing we are saying it as this cornea is a transparent layer. So we can say the front part of our eye having a transparent layer called cornea. Our eye having the front part with a transparent layer called cornea. That is the first part. Then when we are moving to the inside of our eye, we can see a black portion in our eyes. What is the name for that? What is the black portion in our eye? That is actually iris. That is iris. You can see here with this blue area, that is what? The iris. That is the color of our eye, which means for some people it is having different colors, black, brown, dark black, like different colors. So this iris is determining the color of our eye, and that is this iris. And at the center of the iris, it is having a small black spot. At at the center of this iris, it is having, this iris is in a circular form, and at the center it is having a black spot, and that black spot is what is called pupil. So here this is iris and it is having a black hole, means a vacant space, and that is pupil, and through this pupil the light is getting entering to our eyes. Now the thing is that here we already said that have a black spot, and this iris can adjust the size of our pupil. How it can be adjusted? That is, it is a different phenomenon, but when the light, high intensity light fall on our eyes, what happens is that it is getting contracted. High intensity light, it is getting contracted, means it is getting small. When dim light or less intensity light, intensity means the power of light, less intensity light is getting fall on our eyes, what happens is that this iris get adjusted, our pupil, and just get expand. So according to the intensity of light that is falling on our eye, the size is getting increasing or decreasing. That is done by, or that is adjusting by this iris. So this is about our iris and pupil. And when we are moving to the inside section, we can see a lens is present in our eyes. After the pupil, we can see a lens in our eye, and it is a convex lens. Just remember, there is having a lens. And first of all, our light is coming, hitting on cornea, then hitting on the iris and by pupil, then hitting on lens, and after that it is hitting on this region, this layer. And this layer is what? Retina. This layer is retina. There are having different layers for the eye. For the eye, it is having different layers like sclera, choroid, retina, like different layers are there. But now you just want to focus on the retina. Retina is the part which is the acting important role to capture the images or send the message to our brain. And where these messages are sending through, these messages are sending through certain veins or nerves, and they are called optic nerves. They are called optic nerves. That means the nerves present in our eye, that is optic nerves, that is connected to our retina. And also you want to remember one thing, in our eye you can see here a big region, and this region is filled with a certain fluid called vitreous humor. Vitreous humor. Vitreous humor means certain type of fluid that is present in our eye. The role is that to maintain the pressure and the things in our eye. Now don't want to think about that. Just remember, in our eye it is having a liquid vitreous humor. And also you can see there is another liquid called aqueous humor. Aqueous humor present at the front of our lens and iris. So I am going to consolidate this eye as I am going to just write which are the important parts present in our eye. The first one is cornea. That is, the eye is just hitting on cornea. Cornea, then the light is going to iris, and then to the pupil. Then the light is entering to our lens. After that, light is traveling through this vitreous humor. Just remember about the vitreous humor. and after it is hitting on the retina. Retina is like a screen and where the image is forming. And from this retina, the optical nerve collects this. Optical nerve collect this data and then it will reach into our brain through this nerve. So these are the important parts you want to remember about our eye. Cornea, iris, pupil, lens, retina and optical nerve. And also want to just locate where these are present. No need of now just draw and study. How to draw? No need of studying now. But you want to locate, you want to identify which is the cornea, which is the pupil, like the things. So this is all about our eye. And the next topic in this eye itself is that how to protect our eye or how to care our eyes. Care of eye. You want to remember 4-5 points in this care of eye. The first point is we want to wash our eyes daily. We want to wash our eye with clean water. We want to wash our eyes with clean water, and the thing is that we are not using too much hot or cold water to wash our eyes. We are using normal water and it is very clean also. So, we want to wash our eyes daily with clean water. The next point is, don't read the things in dim light. Don't read the things in dim light, and the another point is that don't read things in the moving vehicles. Dim light and moving vehicles. Why we are saying like that? Don't read in moving vehicles or don't read in dim light. What is the reason? The reason is that when we are trying to do this, that will be strain to our eyes. That will be strain to our eyes. So, don't read things in dim light and don't read in the moving vehicles. That is the second point. The third point is that do not watch TV and computers for long time. Long time TV and computers. Don't use too much time with TV and computers, and also don't play too much games in computers. That will damage our eyes. The next point is never rub. Never rub your eyes with dirty hands or dirty kerchiefs. Don't rub your eyes, and it will also make scratches or injuries in your eyes. And the next point is that when we are sitting and watching TV, we have to keep a particular distance from the television. That is, we have to be a distance of 5 to 6 feet away from television. We have to be sit away 5 to 6 feet from the television. Otherwise, the radiations will affect our eyes and that will damage. The next point is, if you feel any difficulty to read your blackboard when you are sitting in your class, then you have to inform your parents or teachers that feeling certain difficulty to read that. That is the next point. And the final point is that when we are reading things, how we hold the book. Is it possible to hold like this or we just put like very away? No. We want to read books and have to keep in a particular distance. And it says that 1 foot away. That means we want to keep a particular distance to read things. We are not keeping it too much near or too much away. These are the things that we have to care for our eyes. In this, you want to remember 4-5 points. Any 4 or 5. That means don't rub your eyes with dirty hands, wash your eyes daily. Then we have to sit far 5 to 6 feet from the television. Don't use too much television or computers, mobiles like that. Then never rub, all the things. This is how to care your eye. These all are about our eye. So it's enough for today. Today's class we discussed about basically the sense organs. We studied that we have 5 sense organs, and after we discussed about eye. And in that topic we discussed about the structure. No need of studying how to draw that, but you want to study the important parts in our eye. And also you want to focus how we want to care our eyes. These are the things we discussed today, and in the next class we will discuss the further sense organs. You please want to read your textbook 3-4 times, and we will meet in our next class.